Hello. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you guys?
I am fine, yeah, thank you.
Well.
We're still waiting for Ori, the second guitarist, who is in the bathroom right now.
Well, thank you all for taking the time for the interview.
Hearing some echo from the audio from us or not?
Sorry?
If you're hearing any echoes.
No, no, everything's fine.
All right.
No there's a problem, está bien.
Okay, shall we begin?
Yeah, give me a minute for the guitar. Come on.
10 seconds.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. Do your work. Where are you from, Kerry?
I'm from the West Midlands in the United Kingdom, just
right.
central England.
All right.
Yo, what's up?
There he is.
You're ready.
Okay, fellas. So briefly introduce yourselves for the people in Britain and worldwide who haven't heard of Wild Freedom yet.
So we are Wild Freedom, band from Barcelona, from Spain. We preach kind of modern metal, alternative metal, well, mixed with maybe hard rock or rock. I don't know. Well, this is Ian Wild,
Adrian Rock, Dave, Ori.
The shy one.
Yeah, the shy one.
You were formed in 2010, I believe.
Yep, it's a long road. 2010, we started the band, but it was like kids playing, you know?
Yeah. We officially began as a band with our first album studio called Set the Night on Fire. We threw the Fish Factory.
Yep.
Factory, yeah.
And now we are here with our second album studio, Polarize, that it's out tomorrow.
Yeah, we're really excited. But
Yeah.
that's it. We started on 2010, but really we think of ourselves as a band since 2017. And that's all because Dave, he said, oh guys, it's okay, you're rehearsing, you're playing, but we should have a CD. We have to record the songs. And that's because of him.
Yeah, they didn't want to because maybe it's expensive.
We are
Like
poor
going to a
children.
studio, but it was worth it. Totally worth it.
It is a very expensive thing to do,
Yeah.
but when you have that physical copy of a CD or vinyl, and
Yeah,
you look at it and think, we made that. There's nothing quite like it. And on behalf of the people that enjoy your music, thank you for going in the studio and doing them.
Thanks to you.
Your new album, which, as you say, is out tomorrow on Wormholedeath Records. Polarize. Why Polarize?
Wow. Your turn. You
Really?
first. Yeah.
So it's because it's a really personal album. It talks a lot about us, who we wrote the songs, and there's a lot of like, it's this separation of what's rational and what's emotional. So that's the Polarize.
Very good, very clever. And the first single off it, if we can use the term single, you guys are too young to remember singles. Back we had singles with holes in the middle. Yeah, I'm not quite that old. I wasn't 78, but we had singles. Your first single off the album, Meteor. Now that is a great rock song, I have to say.
Thank you very much.
You have your sound is it's modern, but you do hark back to what I would call classic rock and classic metal sounds. Is that deliberate with you? Are you very influenced by 80s metal bands?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we started like that.
Yeah. In fact,
And
we
so
started-
our heroes and all the musicians we looked up to growing up are from the 80s, 70s, and it's a really great influence.
Yeah, we started like Skid Row, Guns N' Roses.
Wannabe.
Yeah. So finally, we grew up, and now we want to find our own sound.
Absolutely. And you have developed a great sound. I mean, as I say, it's modern, but there is that element there which makes it familiar to oldies like myself. You just say that there are slight new metal sort of elements in there at time as well, a la Linkin Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, in the city, we wanted to work in some ambient, some EDM influences. Here, Adrian found a way to create some kind of electronic music ambience with a lot of synthesizers.
Basically, we try to find a way to mix all the electronic elements that we like in modern music, like EDM music, and try to find a way to mix it up with the heavier riffs in metal and make our own way to make it and make it sound good.
It's perfect timing as well. That I mean, certainly here at ROX, we've noticed a distinct revival of new metal in particular.
Yes.
There is a revival of grunge as well, but I'm not really into flannel shirts. But there is a very new metal vibe out there at the moment. So I do think your new album Polarize is going to strike a chord there. So it is perfect timing.
We hope so.
Yeah, we love all kinds of people.
And
all kinds of
sorry?
Yeah.
and all kinds of metal too.
Well, yeah. I mean, why narrow yourself down? Like some do, and they do back themselves into a corner sometimes that they can't get out of. Are you going to be doing any live shows?
Yeah. It's kind of an exclusive right here. Now, we have just announced our first live show that is going to be also available on Twitch. So we will stream it to all over the world. It will be in Madrid. It will be the next 6th of November on Saturday. So if anyone of United Kingdom will join, would like to
Sure,
join
we
us,
will.
really pleasure. And after that, we'll work hard to find some new venues. We have already one or two closed, but we want some more. And why not? We'd like to go out from Spain, and why not visit you on United?
Absolutely. We'd certainly love to see you over here if you can stand the weather.
Yeah, we have umbrellas, don't worry.
And wellies. Need wellies as well.
Yeah.
Well, we have a song that it's called
Rain.
I Am the Storm
Also.
and Rain.
Yes. Thermals. Yes. Oh, very useful. Even in the summer. What's next for the band then? I mean, I know you've only just put this album out, but are there other songs that you're working on that have sort of been, that are carrying on from that album? And you just think, they'll make it on the next album.
Okay, so we have a few ideas of some things that were left out and some new things, especially. But for now, we're focusing on the new album. We want to do as many shows as we can, despite COVID
Yeah.
rules, but yeah, our intention is to go out there and play as much as we can right now.
How much did COVID affect you guys? I mean, was the album already mixed and mastered before COVID hit, or did it influence it at all?
No, actually,
Actually, we recorded in COVID time. We recorded when it was like the big close down here in Spain. We have everything booked for the studio, and then suddenly the wall came up, exploded, and we didn't know if we were going to record tomorrow. What is going to do with us? And we have to adjust our timetables, our schedules to get going. Adrian, for example, finished his songs recording with like pajamas because he was working, and then in the studio we have to have our clothes and then the outside clothes. And you can find some photographs of him like the studio ninja.
How is Spain at the moment? I mean, are there live venues opening up now over there?
yeah, there are a few, but because all the prohibitions are lifting, but here in Barcelona, Catalonia, it's a little bit more strict, so there's not that much, but the rest of Spain, yes, there's nightlife and everything is pretty much normal.
Yeah,
Thank
right now
goodness.
I think it's like 80% of the capacity of the venues. And well, it's, as I said, David, is like lifting up day by day.
Yeah, that's good news. I mean, without live music, it
Yeah.
just sucks, basically.
Yeah.
Talking of music, what's like the rock and metal scene like in Spain? I mean, is it thriving as it is worldwide? Because there's some countries it's struggling slightly.
It's really underground. I
Yeah.
mean, it's struggling.
Mm.
It's very amateurish for like explain it in some kind of way, but not because of the bands are amateur, but everything in the scene. I mean the venues you can book and everything besides big festivals and things like that. It's really underground, really hard. You need to work it.
Yeah, here there are another styles such as radio, as everywhere, pop or reggaeton maybe have some power here, some calling a lot of masses, but hard rock, heavy metal, they are struggling, as you said. It's, man, I say difficult for us. Bands that maybe in UK or in Germany will play in stadiums. Here play at a venue with, I don't know, like 500 people.
Yeah, or maybe 1,000.
Yeah. So it's
That's-
difficult, but that's rock and roll, and we like it.
Well, yeah, but it's a shame when the kind of infrastructure that supports music isn't supporting you. That isn't good.
Yeah. When you are a young guy here wanting to play the music you like, you find that suddenly it seems like you're not a musician because you don't play the right style, you know?
Well, but that's why it's rock and roll. I
Yeah.
mean, it has to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to suffer.
Well, before you go, fellas, is there anything you'd like to say to the people, your fans, old and new fans? Is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, we just want to remember that tomorrow we'll launching the CD, and also 10 p.m. in Spanish time, we'll be doing a premiere with everyone by Twitch. Also, you can find us on wellfreedom.tv on Twitch. So World Freedom TV without the dot. Straight. So hope you like, hope you join, and hope you enjoy the CD as much as we do.
Thank you so much for your time. World Freedom, good luck with the album Polarize. I'm sure it's going to do really well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you and good night.
Good night. Cheers.
Feels like my body's on fire. Been running on film since I started. I'm stuck in crossroads for far too long. I lost myself while in empty rooms. The deeper gets higher I am. Don't give a fuck, it's killing me. With some emotions rise and fall like a meteor. I'm burning up with desire. I'll dance between realms of the wonderland.